Daddy have a camera.
Ava, time to get up. Let's go. Mom. No, I'm not getting up. Yes, you are. We have to go to school. No, I'm not going to. No. You have not been in school all week.
Waste
Mom,
these
Mom.
precious days
Ava,
till
have
the
you
pain
been writing in the journal?
subsides.
I know you haven't been.
In
You've got to start writing it. Your therapist said all the
I
steps you need
sit
to
by
start
the
writing
old
it.
wood
I
stove
can't.
and
Yes.
let the wet clothes dry.
I can't do it.
Tell me if you
Ava,
ever
I need you to
meant
do it. Even if
it.
you're not going to school today, I'm making you go tomorrow. Start
My
writing in the
path was
journal like you
straight,
need
but
to get outside. You
then
need
you bent
sunlight. You need anything.
it. You're my light and I am your shadow. Cut glass inside your window. This ghost won't ever come back. My light, we're with you. The corporate message shines in a young man's eyes.
April 26th. I hate this journal. Not even in an angsty teenage girl way either. Just in a I hate this journal kind of way. Trust me, I want to get better too. So much so, I've actually started taking the pills that woman that I see gave me. The happy pills that are described on TV pop into my head every morning, or evening, or midnight, or whenever I decide to wake up. I like to think I'm poetic, and romanticize every second of this rotting addiction I've been in. But there's nothing poetic about pills. Only anger and sadness, and why can't I just be normal? But that's stupid, because it's just placebo pills that won't make me perfect like everyone else. I stare at the ceiling sometimes and count the tiny cracks in the paint. Like if I hit a certain number or something will shift inside me. Like magic, or at least momentum. But all I get is more numbers and the same stillness. Everyone says it gets better. But better is such a vague word. What does better even look like when you've forgotten what okay feels like? Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and the light won't feel like a burden. Maybe I'll take the pills and believe in them, even if it's only for an hour. Maybe that's enough. Maybe not, but I'll still write, I guess, even if I hate this journal, especially because I hate this journal. But it's the only thing that listens without blinking. May, I don't even know anymore. I have 3 friends, and sure, I do like them, and I've watched all the sappy Disney Channel shows that show how friendship is key. Yet still, it's not like they will be the rooster that wakes me up from this trance. They don't feel as safe as my room or my bed, or myself, or my phone, the sheets, or the pillow. But I suppose that's the purpose of writing how I feel anyways. I like to think they're each a version of myself that I can't see. They stare at me. One of them laughs too loudly, and sometimes I wonder if that's what joy would sound like if I lived in my throat. Another talks like she's already made peace with the world, like she's folded it neatly and put it in a drawer. And the last one, she's quiet, almost like she's always listening for something I can't hear. I envy that, the stillness in people who aren't falling apart. Still, I let them in pieces and moments, and maybe that counts for something. Maybe letting people see me, even when it's just in the shadows and outlines, means I haven't completely disappeared. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe I just need to believe in that even if they don't save me, they might still stand close enough to catch my breath that I forget I'm holding. Maybe that's all I can ask for right now. July 2nd? I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's summer, I know that. But all I can wish for is that it's winter, because I've realized when you're so pale in the months of June through August, people ask why you look so sick. I'm not sick, just yearning. I think that's what I've realized. I've sat in bed for 365 days counting the pieces of crumpled homework and apps on my phone, wishing I could leave this mess, but I've been drowning. Not the kind of drowning you see in movies when someone thrashes and gaffs and get rescued at the last second. This is the slow kind. The kind where you quietly slip under and no one notices. The kind where the weight isn't the water, but the space between who you are and who you were supposed to be. Lately, I've been thinking about childhood. How I used to love summer. Not for the sun and the sweat, but the illusion that time didn't matter. I'd wake up with cartoons and fall asleep with popsicle-stained lips. That felt like enough.
Go for it.
Back then, silence didn't feel so loud. My room was a spaceship or a castle or a cave, not a prison with a glowing screen. I used to believe in magic, in possibility, and the sidewalk chalk could rewrite the world even if I just had enough colors. Now I just stare at ceilings, wondering where all that softness went. Wondering when the world stopped being curious and started being heavy. Because somewhere inside me, the little girl with chalk on her hand is still waiting. But now I see her. And every kid running through sprinklers, every scraped knee.
So declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby.
Every cardboard fort that gets torn down by the wind.
I'm Donald.
Calls an act of war from India, a fellow nuclear-armed neighbor. India carried out a series of airstrikes hitting the Pakistan-administered part of the disputed Kashmir and Pakistan.
I see her in the chaos too. In the sirens and the fires and the faces on TV trying to hold it together in a world that keeps tearing.
Gutting national security agencies or musing about deporting American citizens. Well, today there is a new candidate for biggest blunder because in terms of in-your-face indicators, there are precious few of us that can comfortably ignore what's more noticeable.
And maybe that's what I missed. The fact that the world doesn't stop hurting just because I'm hurting. And it doesn't stop healing either. So no, this isn't some rebirth. There's no dramatic transformation. I'm not new, I'm not fixed. The world is on fire. Kids are still laughing. People are still loving each other inside grocery stores and subway cars and hospital rooms. And I want to be a part of that again. Because little me knows I have more to give. And I trust her.